turn this up. Okay. Hey, so I'm working on this new track. I am excited because it's new music, 2024. For me, the song is very important to me because it's about how we tend to keep everything inside of us. We don't want to say anything, and again, that's stigma. And for me, speaking about these things that we wrestle with, or I wrestle with, and that other people may wrestle with, for me, it's more important to actually speak about these things rather than suppress. Because in this society, it's like the programming of like, oh, I'm not enough, or if I say something, I'm less than, especially men, like, oh, if you say something, you're the B word, you know what I mean, or less masculine. And for me, songs like this is about taking back our power, because again, that's just a narrative that is false. That's an old script, that's an old narrative, that's an old playbook, right? So when it comes to sharing the message of the song, it's more about people finding their power and their voices to say, okay, I am struggling with XYZ, and saying the resources that are available to me would be something that I will use to help me to grow, to develop, to make me a better person. And, personal development is so important to me, which is the reason why I have, a men's call that I participate in once to twice a week, because it helps me share what I'm going through and not be so stuck in my head. And I wish more people would take personal development seriously, just like they take, social media or anything else very seriously. You know what I mean? Like they have to always post. I get it. But it's just like, do things that is, will help you develop and help you grow as a person, as an individual, whether it's mentally, spiritually. And this song, I Don't Keep It to Myself, is about saying that, okay, I admit I did take therapy at one point, and I'm okay with saying that, rather than holding myself hostage to the fact that, like, oh, people would have judged me XYZ, that I'm not doing okay, so I have to reach out for help. It's like, no, that makes you strong for reaching out, because again, there's so many people who don't reach out, and where they end up in a coffin, right? And it's like, it's nothing to it's something that we, you know society, should take seriously. Mental health, mental wellness, personal development. And I wrote this song as I'm still working on demoing the song. It's a reminder to say it's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to get the help we deserve. Excuse me. So for everyone who is struggling right now, there are resources available online. Dial 988 because again, if we don't take care of ourselves, who is gonna do it for us? We have to be the change that we seek. Like I say, I always tell myself I am the catalyst for change, meaning that I am responsible for the change that I seek to make. Just like the gym, it's like, that's a non-negotiable for me. And being, healthy, that's something that's non-negotiable. It could be anything else, but in regards to mental health, it's like, what do you do to help you mentally? Do you go to the gym? You know what I mean? Do you consult in a therapist? Do you find support groups that are like-minded, that are able to speak life into you, not death? And do you are you persistent in that pursuit? And for me, that's always been a struggle for me to ask for help, because again, that stigma of like, oh, you're a man, you're supposed to suck it up and figure it out. And it's like, that's not the narrative that I choose to adhere to today at this present moment. And for me, I'm more of a, I will reach out if I need the help, because again, we don't get the help we need because we're not willing to be open and reach out for us to get the help. We're just kind of like, you know what I mean? We got the fist out. And how do you get the help with the fist open? And I mean, fist, clenched, and you got the fist out, you know what I mean? Um, so for me, it's a reminder to continue going no matter what we go through. Again, there's so many resources out there online. You could research a mental health support group, mental health, therapy, sessions, consultations. Just speak to someone who is um, willing to give you the clinical advice to help you get to the other side. And the reason why I am so adamant, about, speaking about this and so passionate, because again, I've been through the wire. I've been through those times where I don't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to, you know what I mean? It just seemed like life was so pointless. And I realized, because I decided to take that step and get the help and tell people my story, and people were willing to just listen and not judge, then I was able to get the clarity from me in my life of like, okay, speaking about it is helping me not get in my own head, and also speaking about it also helps someone else who may be dealing with the same issues be willing to share their stories out to other people. I really believe in um, sharing our stories, because our stories have power, and that's also the reason why I wrote the song. I don't keep it to myself, because when I kept my story inside of me, I was literally committing my own suicide, because I didn't realize that it was gonna cause me to be resentful and bitter and angry about the mental abuse I was going through before, and I realized that I was given that hardship to grow, to help me love myself, right? And with that being said, I was able to get the help was because I was receiving. I had my hands open for the help. I didn't do like this. You know what I mean? So for me, and if you're watching this and you're listening back, please, get the help that you deserve. Please reach out to other people, because again, once we are open to receiving that guidance and that help, there is so much healing and there's so much power that comes into our lives, because we're able to receive so much more. You know what I mean? The healing, that, journey, the wellness, everything like that is so important in regards to our mental well beings. So yeah, I just wanted to keep it short and sweet, because again, this is important. Get the help you deserve. Reach out to people. Reach out to me. Again, because community is important. You don't want to do life alone, and I get it. Reason why we do stay closed in, but that doesn't help anyone, including you. So please reach out to me, anyone else who will, again, hear your story and be willing to help you to get on the other side like I have. So thank you. And again, please continue to always remind yourself that you are worthy to get the help that you deserve.